Today, we're talking about the close grip drill and how you can benefit from incorporating this drill into your rowing routine. The close grip drill is exactly as it sounds. Instead of holding the handle as we usually would, we are going to walk our hands in to the center of the handle so that the hands are closer together. And with this hand position and through a variety of drills, we can encourage a long straight arm hang off the handle in the initial parts of the drive, as well as create a greater feeling of connection through the front of your body into your lower abdominals and your core. Now, rowing is a push, hang, and open sport. So the motion is us pressing, opening the back, and leaning and squeezing the handle to the body. But at the same time, in the initial portion of the drive, we want to make sure that we are hanging off the handle, generating speed and power from our legs, and transferring that through our body, through our arms, into the machine. As such, at the front end of the rowing stroke, we want to make sure that we are feeling connection specifically in our core and in our hips when we initially press. We want to feel that the handle is moving out of the front end of the stroke as a function of the legs pressing. So we want our body to be nice and stable. So if we arrive at the front end of the stroke and initially push out and feel no pressure in our low back, no pressure in our core, generally that is us kicking out of the front end into connection. So we kick and connect. And that's because our core and our low back is not prepared to take the catch. Conversely, if we arrive at the front end of the stroke and all we feel is pressure in our low back, then that means we're opening the body against the legs immediately off the catch. And neither of these things are what we're looking for. Instead, we want to arrive into the front end of the stroke feeling pressure in the low back, pressure in the core, so that we know that we've stabilized. And so we are moving the handle out of the front end as a function of the leg press in the initial portion of the drive, before the back swings open and before we squeeze the arms. So this brings us back to close grip rowing, which helps promote the feeling of long straight arm hang, as well as the feeling of connection through the front side of our body. And close grip rowing can be used as a standalone drill where we're just taking normal rowing strokes, feeling the hang, feeling the connection in the core around the front end of the stroke, and really hanging, leaning, and squeezing each and every stroke. Feeling hips and handle are connected, feeling the core bracing with the low back in that initial press. What you may notice is it also complicates the rowing stroke just a little bit in that we have a T-Rex of a finish where everything feels cramped at the back end of the stroke. And that's okay because this is a drill. Our focus is much more on the front end of the rowing stroke and the initial portion of the drive than it is on the finish. And it also underscores why close grip rowing is more of a drill than it is a suitable hand position for all of your training. With the hands too close together, we get real cramped at the back end. It is not powerful. It is not a strong finish from this position. So you can use close grip rowing as its own drill through normal rowing strokes, and that will help promote good connection, good hang off the front end of the rowing stroke with loose, long arms, good connection through the core, pressing, hanging, developing speed and power with the legs and body, transferring it through the arms into the handle and into the machine. But close grip rowing can also be used in conjunction with virtually every other rowing drill that you would do on the machine. And a great pairing for close grip rowing is with the drill that is legs, then legs and body, then normal strokes. So we'll strap our feet in for this one because specifically at the legs and body, if we don't have our feet strapped into the machine, we will tumble off the backside. So once we are strapped into the machine, we will start with a demonstration of 5 legs only, 5 legs and body, 5 normal strokes in conjunction with a closer grip on the handle, and it looks as follows. Just as it sounds, moving the seat and handle together, just with the legs, feeling that long straight arm hang, feeling connection in the back and in the core, and just moving the machine with the legs. Now we add the body, we press and open. Initially we're stable, and then we lean against it. Stable, lean. Hang off that handle, each stroke, generate power, and now we'll move to normal strokes. Hang, lean, and squeeze. Just feeling relaxed in the arms until it's time to squeeze at the finish and send off each stroke. So incorporating a closer grip into your drilling or into your normal strokes will help create greater feel through the front side of your body, specifically into the core, when the core needs to stabilize at the front end of the rowing stroke. And when doing this drill, it's great to alternate. It's great to take a number of strokes with your hands closer together, and then a number of strokes where your hands are at their usual stance. And when you do go back to your usual stance, in terms of where the hands are placed on the handle, you will find you feel more powerful at each finish of the stroke. And the siren song here is that because we feel we have more power, we may feel tempted to engage the arms earlier. So doing this drill, what you'll find is it really promotes relaxed, long arm hang and allows you to generate the majority of the speed and power on the rowing machine with your legs and body. When you go back to the normal strokes and normal grip, resist the urge to grab early because you feel you have the ability to do so and you feel more powerful, and instead take the feeling that you've developed over close grip and apply it to regular grip, making sure that you're hanging, leaning, and then squeezing through. Develop speed and power with the legs and body, and then cap it off with the arms. In no way am I telling you not to use the arms and not to go hard with the arms. I am simply telling you be aware of when you activate the arms. Do not activate too early. It will make the stroke heavy and slow and clunky. Have the patience to hang off the handle for as long as possible, and then when it is time to go with the arms, go with the arms. Super strong squeeze off of the finish at the back end of the rowing stroke. So the next time you're on the machine, experiment with close grip rowing. Alternate between close grip and regular grip on the rowing machine and see how it benefits your ability to produce speed, power, and efficiency on the machine, because you are doing a better job of transferring the power from the feet, the legs, the body, through the arms and into the handle, generating that speed and power through the initial drive and through the second half of the drive until it's time to squeeze the arms to the body. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends and teammates, and know there'll be even more rowing content coming to you soon.